Hi. Well, I really want to do that certain something, I really, really want to start a podcast where I'm just yapping. But, well, it's not gonna go well at all. I know that because, people listen to podcasts to learn new things, to relax. But imagine just hearing a random person yapping. Just yapping about stuff that doesn't even concern you at all. You're just listening to that person yapping on and on about their stuff. So you're not really, you're not getting anything back. It's just that, oh, you're a yapping person. That's it. I'm not learning anything from you. I'm not. And so why would I listen to you? I don't know if people actually wanted to learn random people yapping. Listen, you're listening to that random person yapping, and that random person is yapping. They don't have any context of what they are saying. Like they themselves, as for the person's yapping, like that person exactly, they actually don't have an idea at all of what they are saying. And so imagine you listening to all of that and you're like, oh my god, I'm so lost. I can't keep up. Like, what is she talking about? Like, what's going on? And so I thought, oh yeah, well, it's not really a good idea now, is it? But I don't know, because I know some people that were like, I really want to hear a random person yapping, just a human acting humanly. It was like, well, but I don't know, like I'm not sure, because what if that was but a mere thought by them and not something they would actually like listening to. You're thinking about something, thinking about doing something, but you don't actually do it. Why? Because, well, you just don't want to do it. You just thought of doing it. But when it comes to doing it, you're like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. Like, why for real? Yeah, it's just a fleeting thought. It's going to go by time. And, yeah, well, I don't think, like, you would like listening to someone, especially their speech isn't even interesting. They're not talking about any certain topic. They keep switching on and on. And so you would get lost. You would not understand, why does that person keep switching? Like, why can they keep on one sentence at least? Like, just one. But even that person does not understand why they are doing it themselves. Like that person, they can't keep up one sentence. They just talk about it. Words literally fruit out their mouths. They got no one to talk to. They got, they keep pulling on and all those talks for themselves. And so no one's there to hear them, and no one's listening really, and they don't talk it out loud, I think people who talk to themselves, like in their brain and stuff, are, it's not as good as actually like talking out loud to yourself, because it would make you feel, oh, somebody's listening, and it'll make you feel better. But if you only talk with yourselves, like, you talk silently with yourself, it's not gonna make you feel any better, because you realize that, and your body realizes that, and now you cannot fool it. Because literally, what are you doing? You're not even talking, you're not even using your voice, you're not using any body language throughout the conversation, and you're just having a conversation with your brain, you're having a conversation with yourself. And it's like all silently. And so I thought, well, at a podcast, why not have a conversation on a podcast? But that would be crazy, like too crazy to do. And so I thought, oh no, Why would anyone want to listen to someone literally talking to themselves and having a conversation? Like, it's not interesting to hear someone talk to themselves, because you get me, right? You get me? Do you get me? That's what I'm talking about. Like, do you get me? You get it? Like, I get me. And so, what's the fun? Like, what's the point of listening to one-sided story? Isn't it more fun to listen, like, hearing people argue about stuff, having a conversations, just everything. But, like, it has two parts of that someone. Like, there are two people discussing, and not one people discussing their own thoughts, just like the way I am doing it right now. And so I was like, well, maybe some people are indeed curious about hearing other people talking to themselves, but just that, well, they're curious. And maybe some people out there might not like the silence. They don't have someone to talk to, but they're not okay with it, and they really, really, really don't like the silence. I thought, well, if they really, really don't like the silence, they would like to hear people talking. But people talking, that's exactly what I'm talking about. People talking. Did you notice how I did not say somebody talking? No, it's people talking, because actually, that's only normal. Like, anyone would want to hear people talking, no? Like, you get it? You would want to hear people talking too, not someone talking. Like, even if you say it unconsciously, you'll go on and say people. And so what you really want to hear is not someone talking. It's people. That's why podcasts are way more successful when they're between two people or a group of people, because that is what interesting to hear. Imagine hearing lots of viewpoints at the same time. It's actually really interesting. Just like the one podcast called trash talk. Oh, I don't know what is it called. Like, my brother listened to it, and so I thought, well, it's more interesting. Like, it's doing really well as a podcast. And so I thought, exactly, that's because people want to hear people talking. Exactly. Like, that's my whole point right now. It's like, I don't want you to hear you talking. You're just talking. I'm gonna hear you talking if you have something for me. If you're gonna teach me something, if you're gonna, just give me something back. Like, I need something back. Like, listening to those psychological podcasts talking about psychological things, well, of course, and they will go on and on about just stuff that you're gonna learn. And so it's always about learning stuff. It's never about, oh, I just want to hear that person yapping. No, like, yapping is way different from actually discussing something or just explaining it. And so if you wanna, like, I'm not, what I'm saying is not that no one wants to hear somebody yapping, but there might be some people that want to hear someone yapping to themselves. Like, I don't get it, but there might be, like, there's no need for me to get it, so that there would be something such as that. And so I thought, well, but do you get me? Like, why would someone want to hear somebody yap about something? Do they feel like they're comforting the person? You usually hear one person talking when you're trying to comfort them. Like, hey, I get it. Some stuff happened. You can say it out loud. You can vent to me. It's almost always about venting to somebody. It's never, oh, I'm just gonna hear you yap all day. Like, what am I having on? Like, I don't have something. Like, it's like talking with a friend who's always had their phone in their hand. And oh, they're always occupied with it, as if the phone would run away. As if the phone would just suddenly close. As if the phone could fly away. As if the phone is way more important than you. And you're like, oh, well, I don't feel heard. I'm not heard right now. And you get me, if you've been through it. It's not a good feeling not to feel heard. Like, oh, you're not hearing me. I'm not. Like, you don't concern yourself enough to hear me. It's always the really small acts that comfort us. You don't need to buy me a bouquet. Like, just listen to me, yeah. Just make me feel seen, make me feel alive, make me feel there, make me feel cared for. Like, it's not always about really important stuff that I am cared for, no. I just went to the mall. I witnessed a really funny thing that happened in front of me. And so, hey, I would like to just say it to you. Like, I'm just yapping. Yapping is never of any like it wouldn't give you, the listener, anything back. And so, oh, you really don't care. Like, I'm just yapping and you're listening to me. You're actually listening. I'm not just talking about, words are getting into your ears. You're just hearing it. No, not hearing, listening. Oh, you get that part? Oh, yeah. Or imagine when you're like lost on a certain subject that you were talking about and they were like, wait, what was I gonna say? You're not expecting them to actually tell you. You're just trying to remember yourself. But they tell you. They tell you, oh, you are on that part. So you're like, oh my goodness, you are hearing me. I am heard, I am cared for. Even the slightest things of me are really cared for. So I do feel safe. Like, if this small inconvenience is having that much of attention, then why, of course, you wouldn't ignore me if something way more important happened. If you like hearing me talk, then you would definitely hear me talking about something, explaining, actually talking about something, and not just yapping because I am in the mood to yap. That would make you feel, oh, it's like a certain way to confirm admiration. Oh, that person really admires me. And you're not questioning it anymore. You're not questioning, oh, do they actually care? Am I being too much? Am I talking too much? Should I just end the subject? Should I just go silent and maybe notice if they would notice me going silent? I don't have to do any of that. Because they actually care. They don't have, they really don't have to say that they care for me to realize, oh, you care.